Yo, what's up everybody? Slow-mo backslap here, hitting you with another video. Today we're going to talk about next generation consoles. Today we're talking about next generation consoles and also their pricing and why this generation, and so far at the beginning of this generation, we have not got prices yet. In previous generations, we've always received the price of these consoles at this point, but so far we haven't got that, and I'm gonna explore why that is and what you could actually expect these prices to be. But before we really get started, hit the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate that, and I'm fairly certain you won't be disappointed. But let's go ahead and get into it. So why have Microsoft and Sony not divulged the price of their consoles yet? The fairly simple answer is that they don't want to go first. Neither company wants to tell you what their price is first. Let's go back to 2013. Microsoft took a major L in going first, not just in pricing, but in their entire philosophy. Sony took all the negative media, the negative reaction to the direction that Microsoft was going with the Xbox One, and used it for their marketing. They used it for their marketing and used it to talk about what their console would and would not be doing in pricing. They were able to undercut the price and still be a more powerful system. It essentially ended any competition for this current generation before it even got started. And so Microsoft now is being a little bit more cautious, being a little bit more unorthodox, and it's revealed that Sony, their strategy has always been to be a counterpuncher, to counter whatever Microsoft is doing. And so now we got this stare down contest between both platforms on who will go first. Now, this tells me that the pricing for both consoles isn't necessarily flexible, but it isn't a set price. And what I mean by that is that they have a high point, the highest that they believe they could charge for this console without hurting themselves, and they have a low point, the lowest they're going to be able to go without hurting themselves. Because of course, if you make it super cheap, tons of people are going to buy it, but the cost of manufacturing, shipping, all this other stuff, all that stuff has to play into what the total cost is per unit. And if you price it too cheap, you're now hurting yourself, because as each unit is sold, you're still not recouping enough money that you need. If you price it too high, there are people who are just going to say, hey, look, I really want that, but I'm going to wait on it. And now you got units collecting dust on shelves. So what's that price going to be? Now, with all that said, I'm going to tell you what's really going to happen here. Xbox is still going to eventually go first. They're biding their time, but they have a certain date that they just won't go beyond. And I believe that certain date is in August. There are rumors that they're going to finally reveal Project Lockhart, aka Xbox Series S, in August. Now, you can't go out talking about, here is our other SKU, our other version of our next gen console that's going to be cheaper than the Xbox Series X. Here are the specs for it. It's not as powerful, but it's going to be cheaper. How much cheaper? Oh, we're not going to tell you yet. It's not good luck. They're going to talk price finally at that point. I think Sony knows at this point they're finally going to talk price in August. And so they'll wait until after Microsoft goes, and then they'll finally reveal the price of the all digital PlayStation 5 and the regular PlayStation 5 with the optical drive. Now, my prediction on prices, I predict the Xbox Series X will be $500 and the Xbox Series S will be $300. I predict the PlayStation 5 will then reveal to be $500 for the optical drive. And check this out, the digital version will not be any cheaper. It'll be the same price. Yep, the optical drive, those things are typically like 20 bucks. The installation of that really isn't dropping the price that much. So although some people may feel, hey, it should be cheaper, that you don't have this in the console. Yeah, so what? If you don't want it, you don't want it. You're gonna buy the all digital version if that's how you roll, whether it's $450, $400 or $500. So what? So I believe the PlayStation 5 digital as well as the optical version will both be $500. But hey, we'll see. We'll see if this all turns out the way I expect it to, or if it's a little bit of a surprise. I actually kind of hope it's a little bit of a surprise. Hope there's a little bit of a difference than what I expect to happen. But you guys let me know what you think. Do you guys think Microsoft will go first or PlayStation? Do you guys think the prices will be different than what I am anticipating? Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked the video. Hit the dislike button if you didn't like it. And hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content like this in the future. Peace.